Welcome back to Amanda Plays Games. We're back in Fallout 3. I went through and I redid everything, and we're back here where I will not shoot this Brotherhood of Steel soldier and try to talk to him instead.
This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside immediately.
Okay, yes sir.
We've got company.
Aha! There you are.
This doesn't count as stealing, so...
Bring it!
Okay, no! Okay, you need to stop. He killed him! Oh no, your leg popped off. I'm sorry.
Whatever. I've got better things to do.
Wow. That was slightly callous. Where'd he go?
Help me.
You help me! Okay. So, I went through and I did all that again, and I was hoping that I could talk to this gentleman, but he died thanks to, not me this time, a ghoul. And I did save, like, right before I started recording, like a hard save, so hopefully nobody will start shooting at us. I mean, he wasn't aggressive. Hello? Okay, no, they're not aggressive. Okay, so now I have to go to the Citadel?
Well, you again.
Yeah.
State your business and be quick about it.
What can you tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel?
I could see you trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you I don't have one.
No, my
I'll
dad
give you
was
this
just
one for
murked in
free.
front of me.
We use our big guns to kill big super mutants, so people like you can sleep at night.
I use my little gun to kill super mutants. Can I come in?
Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you?
None. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Escort Dr. Lee through Taft Tunnel to the Citadel. I mean, she should be right behind me. There we go.
What is it?
Okay, jeez, okay.
Be cautious.
I mean, we're at the Citadel, aren't we? The Citadel. Okay, Dr. Lee. Honey. Where on earth are you going? Her pathing is all messed up.
What is it?
Come on.
We'll be right.
There you go. She's like the slowest person in the universe, but I guess we'll wait here for her. She might activate some...
I am Dr.
There we go.
Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lyons! I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. You open this goddamn door right now.
Ooh. Ah! Dr. Lee. That was a look like. What are you going to say about that?
We need to escape while we can.
Escape the Citadel or escape to the
What
Citadel?
is it?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We'll be right.
I mean, I guess. We completed the quest. The Waters of Life.
Need something, friend?
No, thank you though.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I
Other
do for you?
lions. Okay.
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us.
Here we go.
Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead.
No.
There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Oh, man.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's daughter, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
Yes. She knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help her.
Very well. We'll sort this all out.
I don't know if I trust the Brotherhood of Steel either, though.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much.
Wow.
Rothschild should help you.
That'd be
but
nice.
Don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Well, you're certainly acting like you trust them a lot.
Brotherhood is at your service.
Yes, my daughter. What is it?
Father, I know
Oh.
that you do not wish to discuss the fate of the outcasts, but there are some who say...
Oh, Sarah, my dear, sweet girl, so eager you are to rush headlong into battle. But no, not now, not yet. Our time will come, fear not.
Yes, Father, I understand. You have my apologies. Hail.
Hello.
You just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place.
Can someone in the Citadel train me to wear power armor?
Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of power armor, but only after they've undergone a rigorous training regimen. Considering all that's happened, my father may grant you special permission, but you'll need to ask him yourself.
Okay. What can you tell me about the Lyons Pride?
It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so.
Okay. Any thoughts on the Enclave?
I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow, if my father permits it.
Okay. I have to go.
In my father's name, I bid you farewell.
It's a little creepy.
You
Cult-like.
have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
I know, right? Would you grant me permission to receive power armor training, please?
Considering the circumstances, I think it would be prudent if you received such training, yes. Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper use of power armor. Fear not, I will send word that I have given my approval. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word
just
that
said
I've
that.
given my approval.
You just said all that. He's losing it. You know about the Enclave.
More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning.
Uh-oh. Okay. More about the Brotherhood of Steel.
The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
If you're part of the Brotherhood, where's the rest of it?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. It exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Why are you here in the capital wasteland?
Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it?
I guess so, jeez.
Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super-mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything.
How long have you been here?
It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries.
Uh-oh. That's all I needed to know.
So be it.
Anything you can tell me about the super mutants? I mean, they're mutants.
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our Citadel. Low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
Alright, I have to go now.
Steel be with you.
Thanks, I guess. A-ring.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
So what's the latest report?
Elder Lyons, Enclave troops have fortified the Purifier complex.
Sir.
They're able to transport personnel
A-ring. What do you guys think this old building was? Like a college campus or something? It's kind of... Oh, okay. Calm down. Oh, well, this is a missile silo cover. These are missile doors. So it was some kind of government building, probably? Go ahead and go up. Nice. Sharon, scooch. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Nope. Right through the floor, huh?
Need something, friend?
So I guess I have to go in the A-ring?
Hail.
Sentinel Lyons. I will help myself. Thank you. You guys are very generous.
You honor us with your presence here.
Oh, thank you.
You honor us with your presence here.
Oh, thanks again. What was this? Some kind of council building? Yes, a booze room nowadays.
Does this sound noble enough? Quail before me, foul super mutant. Thine end is at hand. Yield, that I may ease thine suffering. Why are you talking like that? I've been practicing.
He's been practicing.
Welcome.
Hello, King Knight
What aid
Artemis.
can I offer you, outsider?
I don't know. What can you do? You must see a lot of things. What's been going on?
What's been going on? Well, let's see. For years, we've been draining our resources defending the ungrateful residents of this no man's land. Most of my best friends have either been ripped apart by super mutants or left to join the outcasts. And now an enemy we
Yes.
faced more than 30 years ago has resurfaced, and their tech is still better than ours.
Oh, dang
What's
it.
been going on with you?
Well, my dad died, and, you know, in front of me just like 15 minutes ago.
I really don't want to go into it. Go
outcast.
bug Scribe Bowditch. He could talk a dog off a meat truck.
Okay. Bye.
Of course.
Guess I'll try to find Bowditch. Hospital. Okay. Hello. Oh. Hi.
Please state
Sawbones.
the nature of the medical emergency.
I initiate triage protocol.
Medical procedures initiated. Administering Error.
Oh no. Ow, Sawbones has damaged me. Ouch, that hurt.
There has been an error in the medical subsystem. Please run a level 2 diagnostic.
Run a level 2 diagnostic on the medical subsystem.
Command accepted. Beginning level 2 systems diagnostic. Please stand by.
Da 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 da. Nice.
Diagnostic complete. Results indicate a level 7 degradation in neural pathway 0x63A82. No further information available.
Okay. Close neural pathway 0x63A82 and reroute remaining functions.
Neural pathway 0x63A82 rerouted through neural pathway 0x374E82. Stand by. Full motor functions restored.
Thank you.
Diagnostic reveals no critical failures. Asshole.
Hey. What's that? You hurt me. You're the worst medical robot ever.
There has been an error in the medical subsystem.
Fine. Initiate the
Medical
triage.
procedures initiated. Administering treatment. Please stand still.
I didn't. I moved. Whoops. Are you
Medical procedure complete. Further instructions?
done? Nope. I'm done.
Acknowledged. Hitting the rack.
Wow. See if I can pop the lock on this. Oh, almost. Ta-da! I'll be taking this. Citadel Medical Terminal. Okay. Loudspeakers. 1 out of 12 correct. Great. Purification? 7 out of 10 correct. Appreciation. Nope. The best one was purification. That had 7. Jeez. Man, they weren't joking around when they said this one was hard. Laboratories? Nope. Infiltration? Haha. Okay, what do we got going on? Hey, Sawbones, you dumb SOB. This is Glade. I hacked your terminal again. Now change your password before I delete all your stupid robot poetry. Casualty report. Paladin Blanchett, honorable death in combat. Paladin Jennings. Paladin Stein, MIA, presumed dead. Paladin Sawagachi. Knight Casserly. Knight Arturo. Oh no. He opted out. Knight Ainali. Knight Connard. Knight Patriarchus. MIA. Initiate Verona. MIA. Initiate Ruo. Initiate Quintana. MIA. Initiate Porter. Initiate Loring. Training accident. Investigation pending. Initiate Redden. Okay. Notes on Pendleton appendectomy. Rotary saw was effective, but suturing of incision proved ineffective. High intensity heat cauterization proved successful. Operation outcome success. Patient pain discomfort level irrelevant. Probability of future procedure 100%. Nice. Hovering contemplatively. A poem. Brotherhood of Steel, blood is red. Ionic medical pulse beams are blue. Steel is better than flesh, and artificial intelligence subprocessors are too. Nice. Nice. I like the poetry. Keep it up. Barracks.
Need something, friend? What aid can I offer you, outsider?
I found a Brotherhood holotag. What should I do with it?
Talk to Scribe Jameson. She's our keeper of the scrolls. She'll want to know what you've found.
Okay.
Got a second?
Citadel personal. GNR soldier rotation. Due to increased super mutant activity in the vicinity of GNR, Galaxy News Radio, and the importance of the outpost, all knights and paladins can expect to be added to the patrol rotation in the area. See your squad leaders for more information. Important Squire Maxon Bailey access. By order of Elder Lyons, Squire Maxon is not to be given unsupervised access to the Bailey while live fire practice is in effect. Uh-oh. Lyons Pride recruiting. Due to the tragic death of Initiate Redden, Lyons Pride now has one opening effective immediately. If you can't shoot an ugly from 150 yards blindfolded, don't waste my time. Sentinel Lyons. Okay. Redden funeral cancelled. Due to certain unexpected tactical developments, funeral services for Initiate Redden have been cancelled. A memorial service will be scheduled sometime in the future. Date TBD.
Yes.
To be determined. Are they all the same? General, no. Sorry. Weapons, plasma base capable of molecular destabilization. Advanced power armor Mark II. The Enclave forces that have occupied Project Purity are nearly identical to those encountered on the West Coast in the year 2241. Threat potential severe. There's the option of Sentinel Lyons that the recent super mutant attack on Galaxy News Radio is not indicative of a larger assault, as was originally thought. Instead, the forces that attacked the radio station were probably en route to the mall to reinforce their own kind in a prolonged battle against the mercenaries of Talon Company. Scribe Rothschild has completed a new full diagnostic of the robot. Here are the results. Okay, voice module. It is assessment of Scribe Rothschild that once the power management issues are solved, the mobility and navigation transfer will jump to at least 50%, all with an acceptable operating capacity. Okay.
Quail before me, foul super mutant. Thine end is at hand. Yield that I may ease thine suffering. Why
This is all the same.
talking like that? I've been practicing.
This is all the same.
We're a nightly order, right? I figure we should speak tomorrow.
This is all the same. What are we doing here with ghouls? I hear them. Jameson. He body.
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson.
Hello.
Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know.
I have found Brotherhood holotags. What should I do with it?
You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood, but perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time, I have an offer for you.
Okay. Got all the time in the world.
Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment, so many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds.
Without radio equipment, you can't keep track of them?
Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates, but with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls.
Okay. Where can I find holotags?
They are on our fallen brothers, throughout the DC ruins. However, I can't give you a full report on the locations of all of our operations. As I said, many of the units in the field operate independently, sometimes not reporting into the Citadel for weeks or months.
Okay. What's my reward if I bring you these holotags?
We have access to a great deal of technology, and because of that, there are a number of things that we can continue to produce. I will be able to offer you caps for the tags you bring me, but from time to time, I will be able to give you something a bit more interesting.
Okay. Okay.
I look forward to our next meeting.
She gave me a note. From Scribe Elizabeth Jameson to Elder Lyons. I've read the recent reports on the number of paladins and knights that have not reported in when expected. I understand the chaotic nature of the situation in the field, but tradition demands that each brother who falls in battle have their death recorded in the scrolls. To not put forward our best effort to recover proof of who has fallen and who has lived is unthinkable. I understand that every brother is needed for the efforts here at the Citadel and in the city nearby. To that end, I intend to contract with outsiders in order to recover proof of which of our brethren have fallen to the enemy. I will ask that they recover dog tags from the fallen brotherhood that they find. It is the least we can do without the resources for a full and honorable funeral for them. You needn't worry about providing rewards for these contractors. I will pay them from my personal funds. It is well worth it to me to be able to both keep the tradition and not stress the resources of your mission. Yours in steel, Scribe Elizabeth Jameson. Oh. I have instructions on how to work the ammo mill. That would be helpful. Okay.
Knowledge is the beginning of wisdom. How?
About
Yes.
the
What about them?
holotags. I found some holotags.
Have you? It saddens me to hear of my fallen brethren, but their names and deeds shall be records. Tell me, how many have you found?
I don't know. Take all the holotags I have.
Their names shall be written into the scrolls, to be remembered forever. As for you, here's your reward. Use it well and in good health.
Nice. I just kind of 7. I had
Go
7.
with peace and knowledge.
Be careful.
Scribe Peabody.
Hail! The elders sent word of your arrival. I am Scribe Peabody. Welcome, etc.
Etc.
Now, I'm really very busy. Is there something you needed?
You were not. You were sleeping. Can I tell you something about this? Can you tell me something about the scribes?
Indeed I can.
Pay no heed to those headstrong knights with their pop guns and bravado.
It is the scribes who make the Brotherhood what it truly is. The brawn is useless without the brain. Each order of scribes is dedicated to a unique field, all equally important, all more important than those dim-witted grunts.
And your orders are?
Order of the Sword, Order of the Shield, Order of the Quill, Weapons, Defenses, and Research, respectively.
I understand. You belong to the Order of the Quill, no?
Sword, of course.
Oh,
Weapons,
okay.
my girl. You name it, I've helped someone kill it. I'm the proctor of the Order of the Sword, you see.
Okay.
Weapons research, development, and maintenance, all my responsibility.
Cool.
Very well.
What's about the
So they
Enclave?
have plasma weapons. Bah. It's strong technology, I'll give you that, but limited in modability.
I've already started removing the compensators on our laser weapons to cut through the black devil power armor of theirs.
We'll drop them like any other meat, don't you worry.
Okay.
In the Elder's name.
Oh, he can repair my equipment.
What
Hold
do you
on.
want outside?
One. I guess. He doesn't have great repairing skills. No.
Scribe Peabody was telling me about those Enclave plasma weapons. You know they could turn a man to goo? How the hell do you defend against that?
I guess I need to talk to Scribe Jameson.
As
Make
you
sure
were.
all my, personal information is up to date. For the
Solar.
scrolls, I mean.
Listen, let's talk about this some more later, okay?
I don't know where I'm going or what I need to do. Elder Lyons. Do I need to give you something?
Hail to you, daughter of James.
Thank you. Never mind. I guess he doesn't need that note.
So,
Oh.
go on.
Personal
Can we
logs.
take these Enclave guys?
The truth?
I like a personal log. None of this stuff is stealing. Okay. Very hard. It's a good thing I have 20 bobby pins. Good grief. Oh, almost. Almost. I'm so close. These things are like finicky. I have noticed that in this game especially, I don't think I've had as hard a time opening locks in any other Bethesda game that I've played. It's like a hair's breadth. Oh, shoot. There we go. Personal log number 2. Smuggler's End. Fancy. I'll take that. I guess I'll just rob from you all your stuff. Yes.
So, you're saying we're all going to die? That's, very optimistic. Thanks.
Transcribing. Organization. Infiltration. Gotta be careful, because if we hit the wrong little quotation mark in here, it'll kick us out. Purification? Appreciations? There we go. Squire Maxon progress report. Squire Maxon's training is proceeding well, and the boy certainly has an aptitude for small arms. I often worry about his emotional state. He is a child surrounded by killers. I think this is supposed to be by, not my. Being groomed to become a killer himself. Maybe I've become too cynical, too soft in my old age. But I wish I could give the boy a more normal childhood. Ironic, considering his upbringing is so much like my own. Maybe that's what scares me. I mustn't forget Sarah's birthday this year. Perhaps I'll send Cross to Rivet City to peruse the shops and pick something up. Something pretty. Sarah may have forgotten she's a woman, but I haven't. Neither of the rest of the brothers, judging by the looks they give her. Oh.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. Anyway, we should get back to our...
Right, I'm just looking for more personal logs. Okay, let's listen to these.
According to our latest reconnaissance report, Enclave soldiers have taken complete control of the Project Purity facility.
That happened quick.
They brutally murdered innocent scientists, including James. He went there to revive the project and died for his efforts. They will answer for their crimes. I haven't worked so hard just to sit idly by and watch the Enclave undo what little we've accomplished here.
Okay. And they got information quick.
Here I sit in the safety of the Citadel, while the people of the wasteland thirst and suffer and die. Here I sit a failed, feeble old man. What have I really accomplished? How many have I truly helped? The super mutants still roam rampant. The people still die of thirst and radiation. The Western elders cease to acknowledge my existence. Some of my own people have even gone outcast. And now the Enclave, technologically superior, infinitely resourceful. The time has come to pass the mantle to more able hands. But is she ready?
All right, he's thinking about retirement. Hopefully, he's not only 2 days away from retirement. All of this is normal. I've seen it all before.
You honor us with your presence here.
Thanks. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hail to you, stranger. I am Squire Maxon, loyal servant of Steel. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Is this Arthur Maxon from Fallout 4? Is his name Arthur? He's like the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel in the Commonwealth. The honor is all mine, Squire.
Oh, well, thank you. Your words are very kind. Kinder than those I usually hear. Is there something I can help you with?
You're cute. Aren't you a little young for all this?
Oh, well, you see, I am descended from the great Roger Maxon, founder of our order. I am the last of his line. They say my soul was forged from eternal steel. but I don't believe that. I'm really just a normal boy.
I
was
that.
sent to the Citadel many years ago to be fostered by Elder Lyons. But that was before the Western Elders lost faith in the Elder. I really don't know if I'll ever get home, but, well, I kind of like it here. Sentinel Lyons has been very kind to me. She's taught me so much.
Oh, that's cute. What do you make of the Enclave, Squire?
You're asking me what I think about the Enclave?
Yes.
Well, the Brotherhood of Steel has actually faced the Enclave before. Back west. More than 30 years ago, according to our chronicles. Judging from those records, I say their soldiers are outfitted in advanced power armor Mark II. It's pretty strong. Better than our power armor. And some of their technology is amazing. Vertibirds, plasma weapons that can turn a man to goo. Does that help?
It does indeed. They don't actually make you fight, do they?
No.
Oh.
But I could. I know I'm ready. I mean, it would be scary, but it's not fair that I have to sit inside while the knights go on patrol. I did go out one time, you know. Sarah, Sentinel Lyons took me out, just to show me.
Yeah?
I killed a super mutant too, I swear.
Wow.
I also sort of shot Sarah, but just a little. It was just a flesh wound.
Well, accidents are bound to happen, I guess. Alright, I have to go.
Very well.
Bye-bye, honey. Cares. Oh, there we go. Let's see what... Hi, Squire Maxon. How's the best kid in the Citadel doing today? Diary entry number 1. Stupid scribe Rothschild and his stupid lab. All I wanted to do was talk to the robot and see if he'd be my friend. So what if he can't walk? Yesterday, Sarah taught me how to kill a man by stabbing him in the kidneys. I think I'm in love. A story. The Guardians of Gillifrond. Okay. Whatever shall we do, Mr. Wollingsworth? Molly asked. Mother will be home shortly, and I've yet to clean my room. Heavens me. Don't fret, Molly Golly. We'll enlist a little help, that's all. Mr. Wollingsworth then waddled his little teddy bear body into the center of the room and called out in a voice both sweet and strong to those lying dormant on shelves in the toy box under the bed. Come now, you lot. Molly Golly needs our help. And as we're her guardians, that means we all get cracking. Come on now, shake off the dust bunnies and hop to it. There then rose a rustle and rumble from all corners of the room, as rocking horse and railway car, bookend and baby doll, toy and game alike, all blossomed into impossible life. Mr. Wollingsworth, but I never knew why. I thought it was just you. Oh, this is just wonderful, Molly exclaimed. Wonderful? Bah! I was having a nice nap and a nice dream, and now we've gone and woken me up, and for what? Manual labor? That wasn't in the job description, Wollingsworth. The small squeaky voice of dissent belonged to one Mousy Maguire, Molly's favorite stuffed animal, and one of the few companions granted the right to sleep on her bed. Oh, Mousy, you're alive! Molly ran to her bed and embraced the non-pulsed plushie, squishing his body in a nearly stuffing bursting bear hug. Ah! All right, enough! You're crushing me. Molly released her hold and dropped Mousy back on the bed, feeling at once excited and immensely disappointed that her favorite stuffed toy had just come to life and seemed to be a complete cretin. Now you listen here, Maguire, Wollingsworth said. Being guardians of dear Miss Molly Golly means we protect her in any way we can, even if that means unclogging the potty, or taking out the trash, or yes, tidying up her room. And when the crawly creeps come, oh, and they will come, you'll get to do what's in your job description. Mark my words. How very, imaginative. Song of Tweedle Dumpling, Tweedle Dare, curse the younglings if you care. For theirs is youth and joy and power, 5 made 1 in the lightman's tower. And when they come, these 5 of sun, the Lightman's progeny have won. So sound the trumpets clear and loud, and think beyond the eastern shroud. Interesting. Guns and Bullets. Vargas doesn't know I've been reading his copy of Guns and Bullets, and I should probably keep it that way. I mean, it's right there, under his bunk in the den. What did he expect? Wow, Maxon. You have got quite the imaginative writing going on here. I'm very impressed. The barracks. I guess...
Hail.
Thank
Hail.
you. Okay, thank you. What's this? Let's just describe. Old information. Okay. That was quite interesting. Vargas.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
Okay, I have to go now. I guess I've already talked with him. A library.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Maxim family dossier. Roger Maxim, born, who knows, 2135, second in command of the security team stationed at the West Tech Research Facility, later relocated to the Mariposa military base. Assumed command after a nervous breakdown of security team leader Colonel Robert Spindell. Executed scientists after learning of their research into the forced evolutionary virus, or FEV. Oh, which turns people into super mutants. And things into other things. Like FEV, I think, is responsible for, like, the centaurs and stuff, too. Deserted from military just before the war, Maxon ordered the families of all base personnel brought inside the facility, thereby sparing their lives. Led survivors in their exodus to the Lost Hills bunker. Maxon's wife was killed on the journey. At Lost Hills, Roger Maxon formed the Brotherhood of Steel. As the organization's first High Elder, he formed this order of paladins, knights, and scribes. Okay. Maxon's second. Who knows? He was a teenager of unspecified age in 2077, so he survived the bomb. Took over command of the Brotherhood of Steel as High Elder in 2135 when his father, Roger Maxon, died of cancer. In 2155, while hunting down a group of raiders known as the Vipers, Maxon, who was unhelmeted at the time, was grazed in the head by an arrow. A deadly viper poison killed him within hours. Oh. John Maxon, born 2097. We don't have any information about how he died. Son of Maxon the second and grandson of Roger Maxon, a gifted soldier, John Maxon was promoted to the rank of Paladin at age 38 in the year 2135. Soon after, he was promoted once more to head Paladin. In 2155, Maxon was promoted to the illustrious position of High Elder when his father, Maxon II, was killed in glorious battle with the raiders known as Vipers. Raiders indicate John Maxon had some dealings with a mysterious figure identified only as the Vault Dweller in the year 2162 at the age of 65. So maybe you meet him in Fallout 2? Scribe Arthur Maxon. Yeah. 2267. Only son of Jonathan and Jessica, both deceased. Last of the Maxon bloodline. As an infant sent to the Citadel to be fostered by Elder Owen Lyons. The reason for this decision was twofold. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. Recent internal conflict amongst the Western Brotherhood of Steel created an unsafe environment for the child. It was believed that the Citadel, despite being located in hostile territory, would increase his probability of survival. Number 2, Elder Lyons at the time was in high favor with the Western elders and deemed a perfect candidate to provide care and training to the squire. Recent events have led to a lack of communication with the Western Elders. As a result, Squire Maxon will remain at the Citadel indefinitely. Okay. State of Maxon. The State of Maxon in the New California Republic was built in close proximity to the Lost Hills bunker and enjoyed the protection of the Brotherhood of Steel. No additional information is available. Diary of Roger Maxon. Ah. For the war. Okay. I, Roger Maxon, Captain, serial number 072389, have started this log because it doesn't look good for any of us. And I'd like for people to know what really happened here. Well, hell broke loose when we finally discovered that those scientist bastards were up to. The Colonel has locked himself in his office and seems to have some sort of breakdown. The men are screaming for blood. They're looking to me for answers, and I'm not sure what to do. Someone has to do something, though, before this place sinks into an anarchist bloodbath. Ah, so they were doing experiments with FEV before the Great War. The 12th. Every time we get a report from higher up, things get worse here. The war is going in a very bad direction, and this place is about to go into full mutiny, with all the chaos that entails. I stopped one of the men from executing a scientist today, and demanded that we interrogate them to find out what their orders were. The 13th. I killed a man today. I was interrogating Chief Scientist Anderson, and he was giving me the full details of their inhuman experiments. He said his orders came from the government, but I didn't buy it. He started screaming about how he was following orders, how he was a military man, and I just shot him. I tell myself it was to keep him from causing a full mutiny among the men, but I'm not so sure. I have the hiccups, sorry. The 15th. Tried again to speak to the Colonel through the door, but he seems to have completely lost touch with reality. I broke down the door with several of the men just in time to watch him blow his head off. Right before he pulled the trigger, he said he was sorry. The 18th. By killing the egghead, I seem to have confirmed my position as a leader of the men. They follow me without question now. The interrogations invariably end up being executions. Shellman held out the longest, but the end result was the same. Her arguments about her orders were a bit too specific to be completely made up. I'm getting a real bad feeling in my gut about how this is all going to end up. I don't even lie to myself anymore about my reasons for executing the scientists. 20th. I finally replied to the outside world over our radio. I don't know why they never sent anyone here to see what was happening when we stopped responding to their transmissions. It doesn't make any sense. Well, they'll come now. I declared ourselves seceded from the Union. They remember Jefferson Davis. What will history say about me? He seceded a whole town, I think. It was called like Jefferson Town or something. If I remember my history correctly. Let's see if I can look it up real quick. Jefferson Davis? Oh, he was former president of the Confederate States of America. So he was the Confederate president. From 1861 to 1865. Maybe I'm thinking of Jamestown? Nope. There's a Jefferson Town in Colorado, but I think, Jamestown is like 1622. That's way far back. Okay, so he was talking about, obviously, because they seceded from the Union, or they tried to, and created the Confederate States. So this was, the 22nd. What was going on? We declare ourselves to be in full desertion from the army and no longer under the government's command. And what happens? Nothing. Something bad is coming down. And then the day the bombs fell. Can't believe they finally did it. Damn them all to hell. They finally let the A-bombs fly. We were right in the middle of trying to pry the real story out of von Felden when we completely lost contact. I have a feeling the research center was hit hard. I don't know why, just call it a gut feeling. It seems inconceivable that we were not targeted. I'm sure China will make up for that oversight real soon. Luckily, we've moved our families from outside into the facility the day before yesterday. We do not yet know if the fallout has reached this area. Okay, then the 25th. Sergeant Plattner volunteered to go outside today to take specific readings on the atmosphere. Seems the radiation has not spread this far, since he was wearing his power armor. There was no threat to him from radiation, but if he had been exposed, he would have had to be exiled. We don't have adequate decontamination facilities here. Okay, then the 26th. I convinced the men that we should bury the scientists. I don't know why. Perhaps it was to ease my conscience. I finally started to believe their stories when the last one was dying. My God, what have I become? We're leaving this godforsaken place today. I'm leading the exodus to the old government bunker at Lost Hills. I'm leaving this log behind to be buried with this when this place goes in the next exchange. Who knows? Maybe someone will find it someday. Okay. Interesting. So, Vault-Tec terminal. DC area vault listings. Vault 76. Vault number 76. February 2065. Ending construction in October 2069. 500 occupants. 240 months. Brain power 4. Light, life, geothermal. General atomics, nuclear power. Personnel assignment. Vault 76 is one of our 17 control vaults. Hey, Vault 76. That's Fallout 76. Oh my gosh, my brain obviously is not working today. It is a control vault. It will operate exactly according to the plan dictated in the marketing material, produced by Vault-Tec, and precisely to resident expectations. This vault will be opened automatically after a period of 20 years, and the residents will be pushed back into the open world for study in comparison to other experiments. Interesting. Okay, so we know Vault 76. Vault 87. I don't know which ones are in this game. Hold on. World map. There's one over here. 87 is in this one. 87. 92. 87, 92. 106, 101. Okay. (92, 87, 101, 106, 108, 112). Okay. Okay, about Vault 87. GAC. Food processing station. Personnel assignments. Files corrupted. No. File corruption. Project goals. Access restricted. Okay. 92. Sound equipment. Musical instruments. Yep, this is where we got our Stradivarius. Please reinstall system. Project goals. Access restricted. Okay. 101. No. Okay. Error. Okay. Restricted. 106. 106. Think machine. Oh, this is the one where we This information has been redacted at the request of Dr. Albert Laris of the Psychological Research Department and Chief Overseer of the Vault 106 project. All inquiries into the goals and research methods of 106 are being directed through his office. Information has been redacted. This is the one where they were in the... where we got Papa Liam, wasn't it? Steam whistle mini geothermal. Note from admin. We are aware that the steam whistle is the only if sufficient to power this project partially. Please do not file any reports on the issue. Okay. Oh, corruption detected. Oops, sorry. Brody James. All standard positions have been intentionally left unfilled and have been assigned by the Overseer according to Vault 108 protocols. According to the pre-assignment medical test, Dr. Jones has genetic disposition for a rare terminal strain of cancer which should ideally cause him to expire within 40 months of the project's inception. These two events should combine to allow proper catalyst that allows the project to continue as planned. Okay. In 112. Indefinitely. Oh no, maybe this is where we got Papa Liam. 112. I keep clicking. Yes. Dr. Braun. Okay. Personnel assignments. Okay. Other order requisition forms. Okay. I need to try to find Rothschild. Is that what I need to do? We did get some lore.
Did you have any success with that old terminal?
I haven't talked to you yet. Vault 87 has a GEC, but I don't know where it is.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with.
I feel like I did that
Step
wrong.
over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
I feel like I did that backwards, where I should have talked to him first, and then he would have explained to me what a
Brotherhood
GEC
is
is.
at your service.
Follow me. I'll show you what I can about Vault 87.
Okay. Oh, hello. Sharon, let the man pass. Good grief.
Welcome.
Hey, Liberty Prime! I have never gotten to the point in playing Fallout 4 where I activate Liberty Prime, so... It's because I usually... Okay, Sharon, I usually don't side with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Hail!
Okay, Sharon... There you go, buddy. I've gotten to the point where I finish building him, but then I usually side with somebody else. Wow, a map.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
Okay, what's difficult about it?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance.
I know.
Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
How do I get through the radiation?
Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you.
So there's got to be another way.
You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
Don't you know?
No, I'm afraid not. After initial attempts to cross the radiation failed, it was decided to focus our efforts elsewhere. You, however, are free to do as you choose. More exploration may be useful, and I'll certainly be interested in anything you might find.
Okay, thanks for your help.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand. How can I help you? Be quick about it.
Can you tell me anything about what I'm supposed to do? Can someone in the Citadel train me to wear power armor?
Typical. Surrounded by the keenest scientific minds in the capital wasteland. But do you thirst for our knowledge? Our experience? No!
Calm down, dude.
All you wastelanders want to do is put on that damn power armor and join the ranks of the skull-thumping tin soldiers. So be it. Talk to Elder Lyons. I'm sure he'll grant permission for the training, which our gunnery sergeant can provide.
Are you in charge of the, robot?
I am, and have been since we first found him, well over 20 years ago. Liberty Prime is the designation we found on file for him. Magnificent, don't you think? At least he will be once all systems are operational. It's the energy consumption. Something that big with such advanced weapon systems. We just don't have the means to power him. Not yet.
Okay. Can you
Could
repair?
I? Yes. Will I? No.
Okay.
Go see Peabody or Bowditch.
Thanks. Who built Liberty Prime, or better yet, why?
He was developed as a superweapon back in the days before the war. The first joint operation between Robco and General Atomics International. Apparently, he was meant to help liberate Alaska from the Chinese, but was never completed. They were forced to go in without him. They won, but suffered heavy losses. If we can get him up and running, well, I think you get the idea.
Yeah, we can use him for fighting.
And so you go.
Bye.
Welcome.
Power systems are 90% at startup, but are running at 37% efficiency after coming fully online. I'm looking into what might be causing the leak.
Oh, they are
The Brotherhood is at your
real
service.
close to each other.
What's the situation?
Hello, Liberty Prime. Let's see what I can figure out here. Citadel Lab Terminal. Okay, hold on.
You honor us with your presence here.
Thanks. Historical records. Oh, there's so much reading. I think we'll do more of this next time. For now, we'll just gaze upon his majesty, and be done with the episode. So, we know then that we need to get through a little lamplight to go to Vault 87, which I kind of figured. I just don't know how. And, I guess we'll hit it when we get there. And we'll go from there. Thank you everyone and anyone who was watching. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.